I'm going to do one of the very first songs that I wrote, many a year ago, by my Auntie Eileen and I. Mesmerized, 'cause you look brand new. Wondering what can I do to ease my pain and be perfect like you. You're a perfect picture lady hanging on my wall. You've never felt your heart break or felt a teardrop fall. There's a dew that seems to shine in those eyes that look like mine. Oh, let me live in your world for a while. Let me live in your world till my heart can ease the pain. Then I can live in my world once again. Let me live in your world where love was not a game. I'll be a perfect picture lady once again. Perfect picture lady, once I looked like you, and I lived in a world of love, and it was perfect too. Then I lost my perfect love, and I lost my perfect smile. Oh, let me live in your world for a while. Let me live in your world till my heart can ease the pain. Then I can live in my world once again. When I looked like you, our love was so, so new. To be a perfect picture lady once again. Let me live in your world till my heart can ease the pain. Then I can live in my world once again. Let me live in your world where love was not a game. I'll be a perfect picture lady once again. The story I have told you happened many years ago. Happened to the lady no one ever seems to know. Sometimes when I'm lonely, I hear someone whisper out that you come and live in my world for a while. Come and live in my world till your heart can ease the pain. Then you can live in your world once again. Come and live in my world where love was not a game. You'll be a perfect picture lady once again. To be a perfect picture lady once again. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Well, you never know how a song is going to come about. For anyone that's into songwriting, I'm sure you know. One day, about 4 years ago, in Nashville, at one of the venues that I host shows at, a friend of mine, Randy England, and I were jamming about 8:30 at night. I don't think there was anybody there except the two of us. The place was closing down. So we were fooling around, him on the guitar, me on the piano, and we came up with this song. Let's get someone out there to take our picture, so I can look back on this night with you. I want to print and frame and make it a permanent fixture, placed in my room, enhanced by an ocean view. I'm all dolled up in a new dress and I'm smiling. You're all spiffed up, prim and proper too. I want to capture all these moments of the evening in a picture, making music here with you. Take our picture, I want to get a picture when we played and sang this melody. Or take our picture
That's J.D. Marie on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Welcome to the show. This is your first time on the Blue Plate. Oh, my mic stand just fell apart. That's all right. I'll just hold it, I suppose. So you can't come to us originally from Canada, but via Nashville.
That's right.
Let's talk a little bit about all of that. You started playing music kind of more professionally recently, so tell us about that.
Well, I did used to play piano quite a few years ago, classical piano, and I accompanied quite a few choirs. I got into songwriting and playing professionally probably about 15 years ago, first in Canada and then in Nashville since 2016. And yep, I've recorded 6 CDs in the process of doing another one.
All right, well, great. So you were telling me that the transition from classical music to playing your own music had a certain family inspiration in there.
Yeah, the very first song I played today was co-written with my Auntie Eileen, and she probably was a really good influence for me. When I was a young girl growing up in Saskatchewan, my family and I used to go to a lake in the north, and we used to hang around the campfire. I think I was 14, 15, and my Auntie Eileen used to play the organ along with my Aunt Maureen on the accordion. Both of them played out of tune quite often, but my auntie was a really good songwriter, so she wrote quite a few songs that I always remembered. And then quite a few years ago, I got together with her and we recorded all of her songs and we started writing a few songs together. So she definitely was an influence as far as songwriting. And then as far as playing and singing and doing music, it was my dad.
Okay, yeah. And you moved to the songwriting capital of the world, right?
Yeah.
There in Nashville, Tennessee. And tell us a little bit about some of the things you do there, because you are involved in a number of things. Yeah,
in Nashville, I host singer-songwriter shows at Time and Tempo, and at Avo, I've been hosting on and off for, since 2017 at various places. I write a lot regularly with quite a few co-writers. I've really found my songwriting has improved in the last 3 years, and I'm also a recently published children's author with a friend of mine, Scotty Combs, doing my next CD with Bob Houston. And yeah, so I try to go out and sing, play as much as I can. And sometimes that's hard to do on a daily basis because I teach online. So trying to kind of balance my life to do my passions as well as my teaching.
All right, great. And so you got some albums out, so tell people about those and how they can find them and all of that stuff.
Okay, well, my recent album, produced by my friend Bob Houston about a year ago in Nashville, is called Coming Over the Border, and I do have some there. Prior to that, I did a couple albums with Kim Copeland, also in Nashville, If Wishes Were Horses, and a gospel CD. And prior to that, a few albums with Miles Jackson up in Canada.
Yeah, what's the best way people can keep up with what you're doing?
Okay. Well, like everybody, we're all on Spotify and Facebook, jdmarie.com or jdalemarie.com.
All right, great. Well, let's get some more music.
Okay, here we go. One of my, probably one of the songs I've written, or one of the co-writers that I've written many a song with is PJ Stillman. And so here we go, a song that PJ and I wrote. Louisiana morning, I'm back here in your arms. Sunrise on the bayou, your world and all your charms. Never lost or forgotten, but left so far behind. Searching for dreams that I left you to find. I hear the Cajun music playing, so strong and loud. Squeeze box and fiddles, so heavy and proud. Rolling across the borderline, from Texas to you. Louisiana moonrise, with your soft morning dew. Good morning, Louisiana, what do you say right now? Can we pick up the pieces, find heaven somehow? Good morning, Louisiana, Louisiana sunrise with your soft morning dew. Good morning, Louisiana. What do you say right now? Can we pick up the pieces, find heaven somehow? Good morning, Louisiana. Well, you never fade on me. I know that you'll be waiting, answering my plea. Louisiana morning, I'm back in your arms. Sunrise on the bayou, it's your wind and all your charms. Thank you. Okay, just want to mention something about the song I just did. Yeah, even though I am Canadian, my great-grandmother was born in Maryland, and all of her ancestors were Cajun, down in Louisiana. So I sometimes, with this song, think of my Cajun roots, okay? Yeah, so even though, but one of these days I'll get to Louisiana. One of these days I've never been to before. Okay, yeah, and a few years ago, I met a man online by the name of David Jewell, and we talked a lot on the phone and via social media, email, and also chatted with his wife. Unfortunately, he passed away about 5 years ago, and I never got the chance to meet him in person. So often when I go out, I like to do one of his songs. So here's the song I did with David Jewell from Kansas City. Definitely could be categorized as a country song. I remember when I talked to David before I did that song, he said he originally wrote it for Patsy Cline. And I'm kind of glad that I got to do it, okay? That Patsy maybe didn't like it, or he never did get it to Patsy. So anyways, here's another song that I wrote with P.J. Stillman. And this song was supposed to be about a cowboy. And what ended up happening as we got writing, it ended up being about another one of the great American states. So anyways, hope you enjoy it. A co-write with P.J. Stillman. Actually, PJ's originally from Baltimore, and I think he just lives about 2 hours north of Knoxville right now. Walking by the riverside, I see you in my mind with that fishing pole and your tackle gear. I know you never leave once more coming around with that fishing pole still dangling by your side. As the early morning sun comes up above the mountain top, there's a warm nostalgic feeling I can't hide. 'Cause I heard that old city life might have got you down, so you came back to the country and to me. Well, you know that I'm still waiting here in this Rocky Mountain High. If you are tired of those city dreams, Colorado, where the mountains reach up to touch the sky. Colorado, mighty rivers running deep and running wild. Colorado, clear sky through the trees on a starry night. Colorado, paradise you've wanted all your life. I'll be waiting here for you in this Rocky Mountain High. If you ever get tired of those city dreams, Colorado, paradise you've wanted all your life. Thank you. Okay, I guess I got time for one more. Well, One Step Back. You know, another song I wrote with P.J. Stillman. I think we've done close to 20 songs together, so here we are. When everything's not working out just the way you think it should, things are falling apart in your face, you seem misunderstood. The world's not in your corner and you have no place to shine. Perhaps things that happen by design. Take one step back, look it over and you'll see another way to look at life. There's still no guarantees. Turn your feelings all around, get on a brand new track. Perhaps the best thing to do is just take one step back. When it seems there's always something standing steadfast in your way, one thing then another that hides the light of day. Happily ever after is a myth you cannot find. Remember that this happens by design. Take one step back, look it over and you'll see another way to look at life. There's still no guarantees. Turn your feelings all around, get on a brand new track. Perhaps the best thing to do is just take one step back. Take one step back, take a moment to relax. Get on with all that's down in life through all its toils and strife. Take one step back, get everything intact. Reflect a while, then move on with a smile. Take one step back, look it over and you'll see another way to look at life. There's still no guarantees. Turn your feelings all around, get on a brand new track. Perhaps the best thing to do is just take one step back. Then reflect a while and move on with a smile. Thank you. Thanks very much, everybody, and thank you for having me.
That's J.D. Marie on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We're going to take a minute and switch over the stage for our next act. You can keep up with Jay's music at jdmarie.com and on other social media platforms and streaming platforms as well. But I'd like to thank some of the folks who make the WDVX Blue Plate Special possible. Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Taproom and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City, home of the Big Plate on Fridays, and also by Modelo Especial and Corona Extra. Coming up this Friday on the big plate, we have Southern Avenue. Got some other shows coming up this week as usual. We've got Tanner Birch and the Hill Hippies along with Faux Paws on Monday. Next Saturday, we have UT Appalachian Strings, which is some student ensembles that play bluegrass music and lots more in between. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville. Some other live shows that WDVX has coming up. On the second Saturday of every month, we have a live Kid Stuff show. It's kind of like a Blue Plate special for kids, hosted by Sarah Perkel. And on Saturday the 10th, she'll have some kids actually performing with her. And then Kid Stuff will also be broadcast live from the Festival of Reading. So you can join WDVX at the World's Fair Park on Saturday morning, May 17th at 10 o'clock for a live Kid Stuff show. The Knox County Public Library hosts the Children's Festival of Reading. The whole day will be packed with storytelling, live music, and more. Plus, you will have an opportunity to meet many of the authors who are attending the festival. All the fun starts at 10 a.m., goes until 3 p.m. The Children's Festival of Reading is a free event. More info at knoxcountylibrary.org. We also have our first Summer Nights show coming up Wednesday, May 14th at Yeehaw with host Alex Leach. That show will feature Wyatt Ellis Band and special guests. More information, of course, about all of these shows at WDVX.com. Well, it looks like the band's ready and Johnny's ready.
I think we are.
All right. Well, you all give a big welcome to Fox and Bones.
Hi, everybody. Well, it's good to be back in Knoxville. We're doing things a little different today. Normally, Scott and I are a duo vocally. He got bit in the face by a dog a couple days ago, so I am going to be doing the singing today. And I'm finally the lead singer I always wanted to be. Thanks, Scott. We're going to kick things off with a song from our most recent record. This is called House by the River. Thank you so much. So we've been on tour for about a little over a month now. We've got a 9-week tour around the U.S. and Scott has kind of been stepping into the role of tour manager, because when you're a band and you can't afford a tour manager, one of you just kind of ends up taking the place of that. So it's usually the person that's like getting people places on time, making sure we know where we're going. He does a lot of the driving. And I'm convinced that maybe you did this, Scott, to give me and Jared more responsibility. I'm like, we got here on time today.
We did pretty good.
I did all the loading into the car by myself, which was hard. And Jared and I are generally not on time, so it really did make us step up. So now I see why. Now I see why you did this. So we're gonna play another song from the new record. This is actually the title track of our newest record, which is out on streaming everywhere. It's called Long Time Honey. Fill up your cup, don't you dare break it. Is it ever enough, or are we full of holes? It'll never be real till you take the time to make it so close you can taste it. This road is only one way. There's a heat in the air. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Once lost in the distance, like a last-ditch prayer. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Use what you got. Why bother trying to save it? Ready or not, time is passing by. You get what you want. There's no use in waiting. Can't take it to the grave. This road is only one way. There's a heat in the air. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Once lost in the distance, like a last-ditch prayer. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, it feels like we're getting there. There's no use in waiting. Gotta reach out and take it. This road is only one way. There's a heat in the air. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Once lost in the distance, like a last-ditch prayer. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, it feels like we're getting there. Thank you so much.
That's Fox and Bones on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
You've played a few times, but this is the first time that I've hosted you. So
It is, yeah.
It's good to meet
It's
you
fun
all.
to have a switch up.
Yeah.
It's also our first time having Jared with us, our bass player.
Okay, wonderful.
So yeah, there's some firsts happening in the room.
Oh,
First
very
time
good.
I've been the lead singer. Yep. First time Scott got bit by a dog. Lots of firsts,
A lot of things going on, for sure.
indeed.
Well, so you all are on tour from Portland, so you're a long ways away from home right now.
Mm-hmm.
And sounds like you all are a big part of the music scene out there. Tell us a little bit about kind of some of the things you're doing.
Yeah, so we've been playing in Portland together, well, and all over the country, really, for 9 years. But for the last 8 of those years, we've been throwing a festival in Portland called the Portland's Folk Festival. It's every January at the iconic Crystal Ballroom up in Portland. And yeah, it's a really special special festival, 2 stages, 30 bands, about half of them. Most of them are local to Portland, and then we have some big national headliners that come through. And it's a labor of love, but it's a lot of fun as well. We look forward to it and also dread it every year.
Yes, as that kind of thing is. For sure. So tell folks a little bit about the music you have out. You mentioned your most recent album, but you also told me about some other stuff. So
yeah,
tell
other
people.
stuff indeed. So we released a record last May, so it's almost a year old at this point. But we love the songs on that record, and it still feels really relevant. So we've kind of been touring on it for this last year. But right before this tour, on March 13th, we released a brand new single called "Ain't Giving Up Tonight," which we were going to play that. Maybe we'll play it later. We'll see. He's like, oh. And if not, you can find it on streaming services. But Fox and Bones Ain't Giving Up Tonight. And so we've been kind of road testing that one. And it's been really good.
Well, good. And another thing that's maybe new is that it seems like you might get to just decide what the set list is today.
That's true.
On your own.
Yeah, I'm like, I can do whatever I want.
You can do whatever you want. That's right. Well, let's get some more music.
Yeah, sounds good. So, we were kind of thinking, we're like, okay, we got to stack it with songs that don't require both of us to sing a lot on. And so this is a song that I wrote for our very first record, which was 8 years ago now. And this one's really special to me. It's called Chances.
Sounds great.
Thanks, Guitar Tech. This ain't the song that I thought I'd be writing tonight. Stop believing in Mr. Right. I don't know what to believe now. Some say it comes down to fate, that you'll know when it walks your way. But this old heart has been around. All I know is I'm not lonely right now. Stars shine above, but I only saw space between, reenacting the same old scene, barely aware of something greater. Went out on a limb, and baby, I bet on you. And when you made your move, the odds were in my favor. Maybe it's time to up my wager. In this life, we're only given so many chances, and I like my chances with you. Here's the truth. It's not like I got nothing to lose. Clean and sober for a month or two, but the addiction could take over. Still I'm on the line, baby, what's your border? Whoa. In this life, we're only given so many chances, and I like my chances with you. You say you don't know what you don't know. I don't know where this road goes, but here's my heart. Here's this tortured soul. My money's on something beautiful, 'cause in this life, we're only given so many chances, and I like my chances with you. Ooh. Whoa, and I like my chances with you. so much. So I'm also going to take the opportunity to play a song that we don't play as often. That's from the new record. Now, this is kind of an interesting one because we went into the studio. So how we kind of recorded our last record is that we'd go into the studio and we'd write a song from scratch each day with our producer, and we would kind of use this as a creative challenge, if you will. And this song is one that I felt like I really needed to write, but I was having a hard time writing with Scott in the room. And I'd like to preface, he likes me to tell people this song is not about him, because people sometimes assume, and this song is not about him. So I'm just going to preface that. But we put him in the other room with a burrito, and he was happy for a while. And yeah, I wrote this song, and it ended up on the album. This is called Over the Edge.
Darkness lingers in the corner of my mind. I watch the clock and hope the sun won't ever rise. No matter how much I drink to forget, I still remember all the things I regret. With all this work I've done, I thought I'd come so far, but I always find myself right back at the start with a broken heart. Days feel endless at the end of the road. Done a million miles, but so many left to go. I tried them all, but these distractions never help. Never had much luck finding peace in someone else. With all this work I'd done, I thought I'd come so far, but I always find myself right back at the start with a broken heart. With a broken heart.
Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to play another brand new song. We wrote this song 2 days before we struck out on this crazy tour. And, so when we went into the studio and we're like, what do we want to write about? Do you need this pick, Scott? Oh, you have one. Okay. He's prepared. we were like, what do we want to write about? And Scott was like, let's write a song that's exciting about going on the road. And our producer was like, you have too many of those already. And so we were trying to think of a different angle to write from. And we were thinking about this idea of home, you know, because we do spend so much of our time on the road. And I think that being out in the world is kind of what helps you recognize what and who is home to you. And so we wanted to write a song that's kind of this alchemist journey of like you have to go out into the world to understand what your home is. And the song is called Borderline. Looks like we do have time for 2 more songs, so we should do Ain't Giving Up Tonight. So this song is the new single that we released a little bit ago, and it's out on Spotify if you want to hear it. We wanted to write a song that was kind of about this dichotomy between this, you know, living the lifestyle of a musician is a little crazy. There's a lot of late nights and early mornings and a lot of free drinks. And so, you know, the older that we get and we get more into like realizing that self-care is really important on the road, this song is kind of about that balance of the two and being like, oh, I probably should give this up, but right now it's really fun. And so yeah, Ain't Giving Up Tonight.
Saturday, she was in bed by 9. Said she missed her crazy days, but I'm still living mine. Couldn't help feel a bit of regret hidden in the cracks of the 6 a.m. Here I am, watching another sunrise. Maybe I should give it up, but it's too late this time. I'm gonna give it up, but I ain't giving up tonight. Maybe I'm falling behind, ain't giving up tonight. I might have you guys sing this with me, because usually he sings it. Maybe I'm, because, but I ain't giving up tonight. Up tonight. Here we go. But I ain't giving up tonight. Oh, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I ain't giving up tonight. Oh, I ain't giving up tonight. Oh, but I ain't giving up tonight. Let's sing it 2 more times. But I ain't giving up tonight. Whoa, but I ain't giving up tonight.
Thank you guys. I was like, I should have warned you that was coming instead of just being like, ah, somebody help me.
That's Fox and Bones on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We're going to get one more song from them, but before we do, let's have another big hand for our first act, J.D. Marie. I also want to mention that both of our artists today have merch over at the merch table, so if you're in the audience, you can go visit them over there. I hope you'll stick around and make them feel welcome here in Knoxville. But right now, why don't we finish up with one more song?
Let's do it. And those for watching, for those of you listening or watching, foxandbones.com is where you can find our merch and our tour schedule and all the other things. So thank you guys for listening. Thanks WDVX for having us back. We're going to end this set today on a song called Dancing in the Aisles.
When I was raised in the fold, singing sweet songs to the Lord, I never thought to ask anyone why. All I knew, I had a soul, and these notes made it feel whole. I wanted to sing those sweet songs all the time. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Well, I grew up and left that all behind. I don't need Jesus to be a believer. I just want to sing these sweet songs till I die. Now I don't know who's right or wrong about what happens when we're gone. That's a conversation for another time. I just want to make them smile, get them dancing in the aisles, just in case we only get one shot at life. I just want to sing these sweet songs till I die. All right, Scott, this is your moment. Scott Gilmore, everybody, even on pain meds. Practice all them scriptures, but that don't mean that they make you right. All this time, we've all been the same inside. Well, this may be bold of me, some might say it's heresy, but I know we've got all we need inside. Either way, let's make the most of the moment that we know, just in case there's not a spirit in the sky. So hallelujah, hallelujah, go
That's Fox and Bones on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We hope you'll join us next time for more real live music. But right now, I'm going to send it back into the studio.